Everybody ready? Come on, let's go.
The Rick Thorne Show! Let's go! The Rick Thorne Show! Let's go!
Yo, what up? This is Rick Thorne. Welcome to the Rick Thorne Show. I still don't know why, Jeff, that song is not on K-Rock.
Dude, I'm telling you this. You went out on a limb writing those fucking lyrics.
Yeah, I'm pretty hardcore with it. Yo, look who's in the house! Erik Sandin, a.k.a. Smelly, what up?
Hello, Richard.
I don't think I've ever said your full name before.
No, I didn't even know you knew it.
No, I had to look it up.
I'll tell you this. Your name, Rick Thorne, that's a fucking punk-ass name.
That's like Chris Rock almost.
But Thorne's your given name, though, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's a fucking badass punk name.
Yeah, it is.
You
earned
cool. Those fucking tattoos.
It hasn't worked for me yet, though, but I'm still trying to make it work. Hey, those that don't know, Smelly is the drummer, or I could say this, for NOFX.
No, still am.
Yeah, still am the drummer for NOFX, even though you guys broke up.
We didn't break up. We retired from playing live. We're still
there's a difference to that.
Yeah, we're still recording shit. We're still doing business. We're still a band, but we're just not playing live anymore.
Oh, so you're still writing music too?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you guys gonna release music?
Yeah, we got stuff coming out.
Oh no way.
Yeah, I mean, we have a couple records.
I didn't know that. Okay,
yeah.
so
we have a couple records.
Let us know. Okay,
we have a record for the movie coming out, like the soundtrack, and then we recorded it. Yeah, we're still a fucking active band, just not playing live.
So let me ask you this: writing music, when you guys write music, is Mike mostly the guy that sends out the stuff and says, "This is what I want," or do you guys all have your input?
No, Mike writes everything.
Does he?
Yeah, he'll write everything, and then we'll get together, or him and I will get together and kind of fine tune it. But it's his shit for sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I always heard that, so I never knew if that was the case.
Dude, if it was up to me and the other guys writing it, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Dude, I'm telling you, and but I'm saying you got to find your formula, because in my band, Stay Rad, it's me and my producer Johnny. He's guitarist, bass player, keyboard, the whole deal. We write everything together, and it's almost like less is more. These are the best songs written. So do you feel that way with you guys? Like if you have too many chefs in the kitchen, it's going to be
absolutely.
You're going to be do this, do that. You right?
Well, we've never experienced that, but I could tell that probably happens in a lot of bands because everybody has taste and everybody has a fucking an opinion, and so like. So
you and Fat Mike were like the Gene and Paul. Or like the Tommy Lee and Nikki Sixx. Yeah.
I'll go with the Tommy minus the fucking. I got the little dong. I don't got that big ass fucking dong. He has enough dick for the two of us. For the three of us.
Well, yeah, for the four of us, Jeff. What's up? Yeah. Isn't he Greek? Is he Greek?
I don't know if he's Greek
Tommy
or
Lee
not.
Greek?
I don't know if he's Greek, but he's fucking hung.
I saw the video years ago.
I saw it too.
Yeah. You're so rad.
Yeah. Stay rad on your hat.
No, that's my line.
Yeah.
That's where you get tweezers.
That's right. You got to hold it with something.
Exactly. So writing music. So you guys are still writing music. That's cool.
Well, when I say you guys, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
I mean, when you say, Mike has always written everything, and then like with playing music, that a song inherently has a beat to it. The tempo, the rhythm.
Exactly.
And then so I'll fill in the beat, and then we'll come up with the breaks or the slow parts or the fast parts and that kind of shit. But it's 95% him for sure. It always has been. It's just day one.
So it just would send you like ideas?
Yeah.
Say this
like very rough ideas that become more fine ideas, and then we work it out in the studio.
Awesome. How did you guys meet, you and Mike?
Me and Mike met it's kind of a cool story. In 1981 or early 82, in an alley behind a club in Hollywood. There's a club called the Cafe de Grand.
Okay.
It was in between Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset, and on Selma and Argyle. Right
I know where it is. Yeah,
Selma and Argyle.
What was the name of the club?
Cafe de Grand. They had shows 5, 6, maybe even 7 nights a week for like $2, $3, $4 to get in.
Wow.
And it was a small little club surrounded by parking lots. There was and alleys behind it. So the LA punk scene would just congregate there because there was no businesses, there was no houses. Like you could just be fucking rowdy there. So I met Mike one night. He came skating by on this Black Flag skateboard. This little skinny guy with spiky fucking pokey hair with a Black Flag skateboard. And I was like, fuck, that's a black. And we just started talking about Black Flag and the skateboard and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then he was like, I'm going to guess it was 82. And he goes, yeah, I was in a band called Caustic Cause at the time.
Okay.
We've been around for a year or so. And he's like, I'm in a band called False Alarm. You want to play drums? I couldn't play drums in Mike's band because I didn't have my driver's license.
Oh, wow.
I was living in Glendale. I can't fucking bring the drums on a fucking public bus and meet him in Hollywood.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where he lived in Hollywood?
He lived in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Like, 20 minutes on the other side of Hollywood.
Yep.
And then, so when I finally got we stayed friends. And then when I finally got my driver's license at 16 or 17 or whatever I was, we started jamming together.
Oh, wow.
And that's how I met Melvin through Mike.
Oh, they were already buddies?
Yeah, they had already played. NOFX had already played 2 practices.
And they were called NOFX?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
so I joined in on the band. I quit Caustic Cause and joined NOFX.
Caustic Cause. I'd like to hear this.
Yeah, it was actually pretty fucking good.
Is there any stuff online?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
There, we recorded a couple compilations. Everybody in the band, the other guys in the band, were all in their 30s, and I was like 15 at the time. They could really play.
Oh,
like
okay.
they were very good musicians.
So then you must have grew up playing drums.
No, I started playing drums about a year before Caustic Cause.
Okay.
And then when I joined them, my drumming went really quick.
Because you had to keep up with these guys.
Yeah, and I had a natural knack for it. So my
Okay.
drumming, and within being in Caustic Cause in a couple months, I was playing the LA club circuit with them.
Sick. So wait, so before that, were you a musician at all?
No.
No?
I grew up in a household that had a lot of music being played. Like my dad was really into rock and roll and, fucking Zeppelin and
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually really was.
Yeah.
Allman Brothers and fucking, and
Great stuff.
and
yeah.
Black Sabbath and, just blasting music constantly. So music was a big part of my life. But then when I discovered punk rock, that was it became my passion.
What made you discover punk rock? What was it? What band? Everyone's got their first kind of band, don't they? If you can remember.
The Dead Boys.
Was that it?
That was it.
Yeah. Where'd you hear them? Just like
Well, I discovered punk rock before I even heard punk rock.
how?
I was I grew up kind of in a not such a good environment,
Got it.
and I felt like an outcast. I was just felt stupid, dumb, small, insecure, all this shit. So I was really attracted to anger things, to let my anger out.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
I was a kid in the street that was either getting in fistfights or jumping off of a roof to impress. Just trying to get attention of some sort. So in about 19...
Maybe trying to escape like the home
was,
stuff
yeah,
and get
absolutely. It
out. Yeah,
wasn't
I
good.
get it. I
Very
understand.
good. So in 1978-ish, I'm looking through a magazine. It was like a People or a Time or a Newsweek or something like that. And that magazine always had like a music section. And there was this picture of these fucking like 4 greasy guys like leaning up in an alley, no shirt, slimy leather pants.
Like I can relate to these guys.
Yeah, because it looked like junky vampires.
Yeah.
It wasn't, and I knew they were a rock and roll band. Back then, the rock and roll bands were like REO Speedwagon and Boston and Journey. They all were fluffy hair and they looked all fucking pretty. These guys were scary. They looked like fucking just zombies.
Yeah.
So, and I don't remember.
And they're amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
So I had no idea what they sounded like, but the headlining was something like, "This is the Dead Boys, the death of rock and roll and the death of you." Something like that. And I was like, fuck. It was fucking badass,
yeah.
So then I saw that picture. It seared itself into my brain. And about 2 years later, in about 1980, I was up in Saugus, the Saugus swap meet.
Oh wow.
Is
Okay.
it still going on up there?
No, I think they're closing that whole racetrack area.
Okay. Yeah, they had a
It's
swap
all-
meet every Saturday or Sunday.
It's all shutting down.
Yeah.
Right there on Valencia.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So I was with my dad, and we were looking through the used records, and I was in the cassette section. Holy fuck! There's the Dead Boys. There's that fucking
Law of
picture.
attraction, bro.
Yep, there it is. And this is about 2 years later, and the record's called Young, Loud, and Snotty, and that's how I fucking felt on the inside. So
Wait, what was it called?
Young, Loud, and Snotty.
Oh wow.
So I picked up that cassette in about 1980, and I stuck it in my pocket, and I stole my very first punk rock record.
So you were punk already.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And I went home, and the first song is called Sonic Reducer, and one of the first lines is like, "I don't need no pretty face, I don't need no human race.
You were hooked.
I don't need no mom and dad, I don't need you to," and I was fucking hooked. That's how I discovered punk rock.
See, I love that. Dude, that is awesome. And he stole it.
I stole it.
I don't condone thievery, but in this case, hey.
Yeah, it worked out okay.
Hey, you know what I can relate to you with that is I think a lot of us dudes around the same age that got into punk, because that was the same with me around that time, 81, 82, is that we kind of all kind of angry about shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like maybe I know the way that I was raised. I'm not shitting on nobody, but like it was what it was. That's why I started riding bikes. Got out of the house. Boom.
Yeah.
Right. But inside, I had this thing in me that I wanted And I wonder, do kids still have that feeling when they get into punk rock? Or is it more kind of like, I could be a rock star and I could, because it's more mainstream, obviously, when we were. But as kids, we like cling to that.
I think there's both. Like, I was looking for an outlet. I was looking for something. I was looking for acceptance. I was looking for something that was mine.
Yeah.
And punk rock back then was a small little club that either you were in or you were out. You know? So I think there's some of that still going on. I mean, yeah, there's like mainstream punk rock and there's mainstream. But I mean, there's a huge fucking underground East LA thing going on. There's like,
oh, dude, there's a lot. Was Dead City Punks?
Yeah, that shit. Like,
they're like going crazy.
Right.
Like,
there's that
really...
shit, and then the kids are. There's probably kids. Okay, let's say the Dead City Punk guys. Let's say they're 40, right? They're probably about 40.
I don't know. I don't know their guys, but
yeah.
I've just been seeing a lot of their stuff lately.
Me too.
Yeah.
But okay, let's say you're 16 years old and you grew up like we did. And you see that, you're like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? They're not mainstream, they're not, but they're scary. They got this attitude, they got this thing.
Yeah.
So it's still there.
It's more underground.
I don't know if it's more underground. It's just, I mean, it was very underground when we were kids.
Maybe it's just an age gap though, because when we get older, it's like we're not really like we got families and things we're doing and stuff, so
dude,
we're not like
fingers,
can't be in.
My finger is so far off the pulse of like what's really happening in the music world.
Right.
And I think that's what it is.
Yeah, because you get in your own bubble and you've been touring and doing your own thing and creating your own thing and doing your own thing, and you get older and then you're like,
That's exactly it. You just summed it up. You think my dad had heard of the Dead Boys? No. But he was listening to fucking Allman Brothers.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, it's same thing. It's just a cycle.
Yeah.
So they're still there. But yeah, I related to like that because I just real quick, I got into, you kind of knew punk rock was in the air. You know how you could sense it. You don't know what it was, but you knew something was in the air. Like even going up in Missouri, like there's this music is changing. You just feel it. You see little snippets, things here and there. And then I remember what really got me into it is I fell asleep on my mom's couch and I woke up to Another State of Mind.
There you go.
And it was on Night Flight.
There you
Must
go.
have been 82. And that's when I was like, oh, this is what I want to do with my life.
Right, because then you got a fucking glimpse of this fucking life.
Yeah, these dudes on a bus, touring, doing their own thing,
dude,
not answering to anybody. I was like, I like that.
And you know what's fucking rad? Is 12 years later, I met you doing that same fucking thing.
I know, right? Oh, wait.
Warped Tour.
From 82?
No, 82.
I met you. What did you do? Warped
96. 96 was the first one.
Yeah, that's the first one I did.
Yeah, so that's what I met.
Wait, the first one was 95, I thought.
Right, the first one was 95. The first one I did was 96.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That would have been, 13, 14 years later?
Yeah.
Yeah, which seems, but as a kid, 13 years is an eternity. When you're our age, it's like, damn, 10 years flew by. Facebook just showed me a memory. This was 11 years ago. Like, son of a bitch, really?
So think about it. You're on your mom's couch, and then in kid years, it seemed like a long time, but in real years, like that, you're touring, you're living the life, and we're hanging out on the Warped Tour in Missouri someplace or wherever the fuck we were.
Exactly. And what brought us together was the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we needed it so badly for riding, and you do action sports and stuff. You get it, you get it. Does that help you? Just thought of this, being into action sports and always kind of have an interest in that. Did you always have an interest in that?
Yeah, I mean, growing up in Southern California, even before I knew what punk rock was,
You just kind of
in Southern California, the surf skate culture for sure, and it was a subculture, like the Dogtown, the Venice shit. There was this subculture that I was attracted to.
Has that ever been influenced in your music?
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Because people listen to NOFX like skate and ride and stuff all the time.
I'm gonna say it didn't influence the sound of the music, but the Dogtown thing influenced punk rock. So in a way, it influenced me.
Yeah, because like NOFX, Pennywise, you guys are such a big thing in action sports.
And so. Yeah, just growing up in Southern California, where there was surfing and skating was like
a thing you did.
It was it was an underground thing. It was a hardcore underground thing, but at the same time, it was a part of the lifestyle.
See, I missed it because I was doing that in Missouri.
Yeah,
and everyone was like, "You seem like you're from California, boy." So fuck, I'm gonna move there. But it didn't take me. I was 27.
Was that how old you were when you moved here?
Yeah. When I did the first Warped Tour, I was still in St. Louis. And then I remember I got divorced from my first wife. And she's like, I never want to see you again.
You know, fair enough.
I was like, don't watch ESPN then.
Booyah,
bitch.
Take that.
So let's back up. So when you first met Mike, you got in the band. Now you got your driver's license. You're going from Glendale over to Beverly Hills. Anybody listening, it's probably like what, 20 miles away or something.
Yeah.
Something like that, whatever. But in LA, it'll take you an hour and a half. So you start what was the first rehearsal like with them? Do you remember?
Fucking horrible.
Was it?
Yeah, because the guys in Caustic Cause could really fucking play. Like, they were really good musicians. And Mike
Were they like MI dudes or something?
No, but they were like older, 15 years older than me, and
They had experience.
They had experience. And Mike and Melvin were just starting their instruments. But the thing that I was missing in Caustic Cause was the friendship. I wasn't playing music to
Because
get
the age difference probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't playing music to get in a popular band. I wasn't playing music to get status. I just wanted to play music and have fun with my friends.
Yeah.
So when I started hanging out with Mike and Melvin, it was like, okay, we're the same age. We're like-minded, so they're my friends.
Got it.
You know what I mean? It's like, whether we're playing music or not, we're hanging out.
And you were 16.
Yeah, 16 or 17.
And you still got like years of growing right there to grow together.
Yeah,
Which is still
and we
cool.
have. I mean, fuck. 59 now, and we're still in each other's lives.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So it sucked, huh?
Yeah.
No, the first
the
rehearsal.
music? Oh, yeah. It's the music.
Sorry,
music?
that's what I meant. What was the first? Do you remember the first song?
I do.
What was it?
It's called. It was actually in. They came to me, and we were at my parents' house, and there was a bunch of ants in the room, and the song was called "Ant Attack."
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
the song was called "Ant Attack." That was the first NOFX song written, and we're singing about.
Do you remember how it went? Lyrics, the chorus. First I hear Ant Attack, I feel like I'm going Ant Attack, Ant Attack. It's an Ant Attack, Ant Attack.
That's pretty good right there. Yeah. No, I don't remember what
Those
the
are my
lyrics.
years of the Rolodex of punk rock.
You're pretty good at it.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So no, I don't remember what the lyrics were, but it was called "Ant
We're
Attack."
gonna write a new song right now. I want you to play the drums.
Ant Attack Part 2.
Yeah, part two. You know? It's an ant attack, ant attack, ant attack, ant attack. Let's go.
Fucking me. You are.
And then we could break it down like the old song used to be, ant attack. And then on your cymbal you go.
Wait, is Jeff in your band?
He's gonna produce.
There we go, dude.
And then it goes like this. Ready? Ant attack. And then you go on the cymbal.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ant attack. And that
That's
gets the
too.
dudes
No,
going.
that's too fucking New York. That was that.
It
yeah.
works. It works. We
does
could
work.
take east and west, meet in the middle. Let's go to St. Louis, baby.
Back to your roots.
Yeah. Well, I didn't grow up in St. Louis. That was my first wife.
Yeah. Did you grow up in the sticks?
I grew up in Kansas City. No, it's metropolitan area.
Oh, okay.
But you know what the difference is? I always dreamed of California, and I fucking always fantasized about California, especially when I got into punk rock and then Fast Times, and then I started riding. I always rode BMX, but I was fascinated with it. You know what I mean? And it was just different back then because, we always tried to emulate or at least I did, what I thought California was.
Well, it's sort of the same with me growing up in Glendale, but then there was the Venice guys. There was this influence that, you know what I mean? It was the same sort of thing. The way you being in Missouri.
Well, yeah,
at
people in
California.
Glendale definitely wait even to this day different than they do in friggin' Venice.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's 30 miles, but at the same time, like you said, an hour and a half to fucking get there. So
Yeah.
I would go there once a year.
And you were like, "This is Venice. This is cool."
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask you. I'm really intrigued with the rehearsal because I like the beginning of things. I think it's cool. I wish I had like a little, I could see through a glass. And,
Go back to it.
yeah, go back to it. But where did you guys rehearse at?
My dad. Okay, we rehearsed at the first time. It was
Yeah, like when Mike's like when you're like, I got my driver's license.
Okay,
Come over. Let's jam this song. We got this song, Ant Attack.
the first time it was at my parents' house.
Okay.
And then after that, my dad was a plumber, and he had a little tiny plumbing. It wasn't even. It was little. You know those industrial places where you roll up the garage door, and it's just like there's a row of like 30 of them where people just store their tools.
Yeah.
My dad had one of those for his plumbing shop.
Oh, that became your rehearsal spot.
That was our rehearsal spot.
Oh, wow.
So every night, or not every night, but 2 times a week, they would drive up from Hollywood and Beverly Hills to Glendale, show up with a case of beer, and we would fucking just fuck around.
Yeah.
So it was in an industrial area, Glendale, so we could just do whatever the fuck we wanted.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
in that area, yeah, you could just rock. Well, I mean, my buddy has a studio in Glendale where I record.
Okay.
It's right there off of Brazil Street.
Brazil Street.
Well, it's like if you go You take the 134 and it's the first exit right there. What is
Oh.
that? What is that?
Brand? No.
Before that.
Glendale
So
Boulevard.
it's the very first one.
Central's in between the two.
It's the very first one. You from the 5 to 134 and you got to get all the way over
Colorado?
real quick. It's the first exit.
San Fernando.
Yeah, and then there's that industrial area.
Yeah,
right down there.
it's San Fernando Road.
So that's all industrial still there.
Yeah.
That's funny because that's where we.
Yeah, so my dad had not far from there, a little, places like the size of a, 2-car garage.
Oh, sick! Yeah, yeah, that's dope. Yeah.
So that's what we.
So then, how long did you guys jam before you played your first gig?
Oh, I mean, I don't really know, but I'm going to say 2 weeks.
Wow.
Because we were hanging out at the Cafe de Grand all the time. That was the clubhouse. So it would take me, 20 minutes to drive there. Melvin lived like almost walking distance from there. And then Mike, 20 minutes to drive in. But we would hang out there every fucking night.
Oh, Melvin lived walking distance to there?
Almost walk. I would say a mile and a half from there.
Got it,
Melvin
yeah.
grew up in the heart of Hollywood.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would be there all the time, and we knew everybody hanging out. We would know all the bands.
So, hey, I got a band. Oh, come play. Open up for us. Blah, blah, blah.
Or would you say, hey, can we jump on your equipment? So the very first time we played, I don't remember.
Oh, you mean like their backline or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, could kind of borrow your amp, that kind of
Yeah,
thing?
it was a punk rock fucking.
It wasn't like official, like, do you have a backline? It was
No.
like, can I borrow your amp? Yeah. I
No,
need
like
some
a band
cymbals.
would play, and then, it was always a free for all there. And they say, hey, can we play a few songs? And so our very first, I don't know, handful of shows were on other people's borrowed equipment, just because they said, all right, go play for 20 minutes.
Would he have his guitars, or you would just use all their shit?
Don't remember.
See, the reason why I'm asking all this stuff is I like this. When I had visions of a band when I first started playing, is what you guys did.
Yeah.
Kids that grew up together, and you got the garage at your dad's place.
Yeah.
I mean, at my age, that ain't gonna ever happen. I'm just be real. I mean, I'm not to say that that's a bad thing.
Right.
I make music in different ways, but I always thought, like, growing up, I thought I could never be in a band because I thought that's what I had to be in order to do it.
Right.
But it's more authentic. It's cool. You
It
guys
was
grew
or-
up together. It's
yeah.
just, it's
It was
more,
organic.
It's more organic. It's cool. I like
And it was authentic, and
Yeah.
still to this fucking day, it's authentic.
100%.
because-
Some kids out there starting a band right now listening, it's authentic. It's unique. It's original. It's not like this. I dealt with a lot of people that go, I went to school. What are you going to pay me?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like it has some form of integrity to it when you do it as a group, right?
Yeah, yeah, and we played music for the love of just playing.
Yeah.
Not to get popular, not to get rich, not to get laid. It was just like, fuck, we love punk rock. Let's fucking play it.
Yeah.
There was no expectations.
And it was new.
And it was new.
Yeah.
And so it was new to us. It was new to everybody around. So it had this fucking energy.
Do you remember? It did have that energy. Do you remember the first show you played where you got good enough to where you like opened up for a bigger band?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Well, so we've been together about a year and a half. And I mean, I'm just going to call it. We
And I don't want to give away anything that's in the movie because I'm going to talk about the movie.
No, it's
Because I've seen the movie. I went to the premiere. I
Yeah.
know what's in it, but I kind of just
Yeah.
I'm just picking your brain right now.
well, yeah. So it took us 10 years to get good, like to where we could actually play, But within a year and a half, like our LA shows were, we sucked. We sucked.
What do you mean 10 years to tour on your own and have a
Yeah, to where
following?
we started putting records out, and the records actually were getting traction, and we learned how to play music, and we were finding
took
our
10
niche.
years.
Yeah, we started
Wow.
in '82 or '83, and in '92, White Trash came out, and that was like actually really, really pushed us forward.
So during that time, before you say what band you played with, what was it like during that time? Were you guys just still all in, no matter what?
Yeah. We were
Because people fall out easy.
No, we
like,
were
this
just-
ain't working. I'm out.
It wasn't. It was about the experience. It wasn't about popularity. It was about just playing music. So we would just go on tour, just to go on tour.
Like in the van, go for
Yeah,
it.
or in a station wagon or whatever it is, and just roll into a town, get on a payphone, call up a record store, and go, hey, we're a band from Los Angeles. You got a place where we could stay, or you got a place where we could play? And we did that every fucking summer.
All summer long.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our very first tour was in 1984. 1985 we did it. 86 we did it. 87 all. And
Did you sell T-shirts and shit too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking. We made $30 a night.
Yeah. It's just to get gas to the next
Yeah.
fucking and some
But
Taco Bell.
we were playing just to play. So the first show where I actually felt like something, it felt really, really good, was our very first out of town show in the winter of '84. We played Reno with 7 Seconds, opening up for 7 Seconds.
I love 7 Seconds.
Yeah, dude. And this was in their heyday. It was before like their fucking their sissy rock together, walk together shit. Like
You didn't like that one?
I was too pussy.
For that, yeah.
Yeah, I was angry.
You're like, I'm gonna stay young
Yeah.
until I die.
Yeah, look at him now. He ain't young anymore.
I know, right? Shout out to Kevin Seconds,
That's
by
right.
the way.
No,
Yeah.
dude, back then, like with their first 7-inch and all that shit. So we played with them in their hometown. And
What about the cover? You and I, a toy shot, my bag of bullets with my wig got.
you know, punk rock is, in my opinion, is supposed to be angry in your face and
See?
and create a reaction. I don't know, that positive stuff just didn't really. It just felt like
Didn't get to you, huh?
no.
What about Minor Threat? They were aggressive but positive.
Because the music was aggressive. The music was, and he was angry about his positivity.
Yeah, Ian's the best.
Yeah, yeah,
What happened to you?
right. Like he was almost like pissed off about it.
Yeah.
That first Minor Threat record, I got to see them in the first time they came to LA.
Really?
Yep.
See, I'm living through you right now, brother. The
Dude,
LA, the California.
They played
the Minor Threat.
They played about 7 songs, and someone got stabbed, and then the show got shut down.
During a Minor Threat show?
Mhm.
People would just show up to be jerks back then.
Well, Suicidal opened up for him, and
Oh,
there
wow.
was a Suicidal
Okay.
gang back then that was
Okay.
really fucking active.
Yeah.
And then it was at the Chatsworth roller rink.
So did you ever do any shows with Suicidals?
I don't think so. I mean, later on in years, yeah, but back then, no.
He's still killing it.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
Yeah. He's fucking cool. I like Mike. Shout out to Suicidal. Boom.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, for sure. So let me back up. We went all over the place. So you started touring. You get in the van or the station wagon, and you're going place to place. Oh yeah, that's what I asked you originally. What band, when you got good enough, you felt like, dude, we're opening up. You know, it was
7 seconds.
It's like, you get 7 seconds. Okay, so then 7 seconds. What was that like for you? Were you nervous?
I don't remember being nervous, but I remember playing, and it was the first time, like there was a fair amount of people there because it was our hometown, and the first time we actually got like a positive reaction from the crowd.
Why, you never did before?
No, because we play LA all the time, like these small little clubs where there's 4 people, 14 people, and we were so bad no one gave a fuck. You know, I guess they were kind of spoiled, you know, because LA was a huge hub. We go to Reno where there's probably only a couple bands, and 7 seconds, that fucking Hometown Heroes, and we're an out-of-town band. The crowd went fucking nuts for us.
See, and LA's still that way, though, I think.
Probably.
Especially in the comedy world, because when I started doing comedy, it's really like that.
I bet you it's really
The second you step out of LA or Hollywood, it's like a whole nother.
right.
Like
People are more welcoming.
people are they're selling out stadiums, but then here they're like, oh, you get like 200 people in this thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fucking great analogy.
Not even that though.
Just-
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you're an up and coming comic, it's just like, people. It's weird, and then you go somewhere else, people are like, oh, they're more responsive. I feel
Yeah,
like.
no, because they're probably more grateful than they're not spoiled.
Well, it depends. If you go to like the Improv or the Comedy Club, because they're kind of known for comedy, it probably gets a lot of out-of-towners that go, we're going to go to the famous Comedy Store, which is awesome there. So they have like an audience. So what you're saying, and to relate that to, is that there was kind of a built-in audience already waiting for 7 seconds. Like, well, who are these guys? And they
Yeah.
were more hungry for new music rather than the spoiled kids in LA that like have a bunch of bands coming
Right.
around. Yeah, got it.
So it went really well, and then we did. This was, like I said, the winter of '84, and we did like a 2-week tour at 17 years old, whatever the fuck we were.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah. What year was that?
84,
80. Well, how old are you now?
59.
Oh yeah, you're a few years older than me.
Yeah,
Yeah, crazy, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, so then you're like, oh, what did that make you feel like we're onto something? Did you ever feel that way?
No, I mean,
You never, even at
it
that
was
time. you didn't-
just about fun. It wasn't like we weren't trying to build up popularity. We weren't trying to be the next.
But you didn't
thing.
want to build a fan base, even.
I mean, yeah, we did, but
You feel like,
but
oh, we
just,
got some new fans, none of that kind of stuff.
even if we played a show in front of nobody, we were in fucking Lincoln, Nebraska, or we were in fucking Gainesville, Florida. We
You were
were
out
fucking
doing it.
17, 18, 19-year-old kids just exploring.
Yeah.
You know, we were hiking through the country, kind of. You know, like
Got
we were
it.
just fucking exploring. And yeah, there was a lot of drugs, a lot of partying. The shows were secondary. The fucking the experience was of the travel was the main reason.
But did that probably caught up to you guys? It had to have the partying.
Caught up to me. I mean,
That's
those-
what I
yeah.
learned, and I don't want to give a lot away. And if you're cool to talk about it,
Yeah,
it's
you can
cool.
talk about whatever you want.
But because I learned a lot of, because anyone out there, and we're going to talk about the film as well. There's a film right now, 40 Years of Fucking Up.
Yep.
Went to the premiere, but you guys are talk about the film real quick, then we'll get back to the addiction and stuff.
Okay.
Is that it's I noticed online, you guys are it's everywhere right now. You guys are going to all these premieres all over these states and stuff. Let
Right.
the people know where they could go see the film.
Well,
Is it in like select theaters? Or?
yeah. Okay, we got a movie that just came out last week called 40 Years of Fucking
It was
Up.
last week it came out.
Or two, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it called 40 Years of Fucking
But I
Up.
just noticed that like you're selling everywhere now.
Yeah, and it's nationwide now, but in select theaters. I mean, I don't know what theaters where, but just go online to 40 Years of Fucking Up, and you'll see where it's playing, and then it's revolving constantly. So if it's not in your town, in 2 weeks it might be. Like I just found out last week, it's right down the street from my house. You know,
And oh, that's cool. And but the reason why you guys do that, because I remember the documentary, is
Yeah.
to get people together, right?
we're doing.
It's not on Netflix
No,
or any of
we're
that
not
shit.
putting it online. We're not streaming it because punk rock's a community. It gave me the place to meet Mike and Melvin. It gave me a place to let out all my angst and anger and meet my friends, meet Rick. So let's put the movie out celebrating the 40 years of NOFX in a theater where people have to congregate and get back together and bring back the tribe and the communal aspect of punk rock.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
that's the reason to put it in theaters because, let's face it, music is meant to be enjoyed live and meant to be enjoyed with people and feel that energy.
Yeah.
And if you're watching it at home by yourself, you're not going to feel that.
No, and it's such a good documentary.
Thank you, buddy.
I mean, it's really good. Or you want to call it a documentary or a movie? Movie sounds cooler.
Movie does sound
Yeah,
cooler.
it sounds like Star Wars.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
does. Movie does sound cooler, man.
Yeah, like we put out a movie, bro. It's like, yeah. We say-
Motion picture.
Yeah, so that's even better. See the difference? Oh, check out my documentary. Or this one. Yo, dude, we got a movie. What?
Yeah.
A movie? No way.
No, I'm going with that movie from
Yeah,
now on.
go movie. Yeah, NOFX movie, 40 years to fuck it up. Make sure anyone out there, check it out. Support. But it's just a good film, dude. It's like good entertainment. And I love the fact that you can't find it online.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot about you in that film that I didn't know. I didn't know all that stuff, that you had all those problems with the drugs and the party. I had no idea.
Yeah.
When I met you, I'd never, because see, I've never done drugs. People thought that I have.
Right.
I'm always just hyper. So I'd be around people and they probably thought I was spinning too when I wasn't.
Well,
Does that make sense?
yeah, that makes
So then
sense,
I
but-
realized, like, wow, I didn't know that about you. Like, that had to be hard challenge for you.
the drugs itself.
Yes.
I mean,
Because you just said the shows were more about, like, the partying and stuff within
Yeah.
the shows. So that's why I was saying it caught up to you, right?
yeah, it
Yeah.
did. It caught up. I mean, because I didn't grow up in a good situation. I felt insecure and alone, and I was only looking for acceptance. And
Even after you were in the band, you felt that way?
sure.
Yeah.
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 I mean, because when you have damage or trauma, it just doesn't go away.
Yeah. It goes away while you're playing, and then it comes back. Yeah, I get it.
And just running off of insecurities, so drugs and alcohol are a good way to quiet the voices,
Yeah.
and to put a Band-Aid over the wound.
Yeah.
But eventually, if you just keep putting a Band-Aid over it, the wound's going to get infected. You don't disinfect it. You don't clean it out, whatever.
Yeah.
So I could only hide my feelings and my insecurities and my trauma for so long with the drugs and alcohol until it just stopped working.
Do you remember what that moment was?
It was the last few years. I mean, I was homeless. I was stealing I was a street junkie. I was a street.
The
level
last
junkie.
few years of what? The band?
No, last few years of using.
Oh, I see. So that's the rock bottom you hit, basically.
My rock. Okay. I started shooting heroin in 1986,
Wow.
and I was a active heroin addict until August 7th of 1992. So the last couple years was pretty fucking rough.
Yeah.
But when you're trapped in that addiction, it's hard to get out of it because you got physical pains. You got there's just so much that goes along with it.
Yeah.
When I finally had that rock bottom to where a moment of clarity is what it's called, or that rock bottom is, Mike pulled me aside and said, "We are going to kick you out of the band." Essentially, they had said that in the past, and I knew it was just kind of all bullshit.
Right.
You know.
You get mad at each other or whatever.
Yeah. But this was for real. This was for real, and I knew it. And at that point in my life, I had lost my family. I couldn't go to the house. I didn't have any friends other than junkies. I had no place to live. All I had was the clothes on my back. I had no money, nothing. And I'd panhandle or steal for money every fucking day to get well. So I knew that if I had lost the band, I would have lost every single thing in my life that meant something to me.
Yeah.
Every single thing that was of substance behind drug addiction. And if I lost the band, I would have nothing. And I knew that I would probably die pretty shortly thereafter because the band, even when I was strung out, I had a lot of pride, and it was like,
Yeah.
and it was
yours.
It was mine. And if
Yeah.
I lost that, I would have nothing. So that was my moment of clarity. It was,
Oh, wow.
if I
Cool.
lose this band, I am 100% alone on this planet, and I wouldn't make it.
Well, I'm glad you made it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And I don't want to make it about, this isn't a show about, just a different things about you that I just didn't know, that like, not to say that I didn't respect you before, but, I definitely do. But I was just like, wow, like that, I know that that's tough to overcome. And like, did the music help you? Obviously you're saying that it did. It without the band.
Yeah.
Was that was all it was the music.
So punk rock.
Saved your life.
Yeah.
Essentially.
A couple times.
Yeah.
It took me out of my chaotic home environment, and it gave me a purpose. And then I got lost in my addiction, and then it gave me a purpose to get out of my addiction. So yeah, it saved my fucking life.
Wow.
You know, it really fucking did. So music is more than just fucking music to some people.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, music is fuck, dude. Punk rock is not just about it's the music to me isn't just entertainment. So I mean, just to put it on it is in my fucking blood.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, I understand it loud and clear. Yeah, music's fucking, it's a big part of people's lives, That's why people fight over bands they're not in.
I mean, think about this.
Hey, dude, I don't like this band. You're not in it. Hey, I don't know if you noticed that, but you're not in the band, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like social distortion. I do, but neither of us are in the band, so why are we fighting about it?
Yeah. Well, think about
Go
this.
write a song, dipshit.
Dude, they were cavemen, and fucking before that, we're making fucking music by hitting fucking sticks together.
What if they were fighting shit?
Oh, they were-
Ooga, ooga, ooga.
Right.
Like, oh, you like ooga, ooga? Fuck you. I don't like ooga, ooga. I like ooga, ooga, ooga.
God damn, you're a good freestyler.
Because he hits his rocks like this, and the other guy hits his rocks like this. Fuck that guy. Ooga, ooga, ooga. Yeah, so
dude.
had to let that out, bro.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Your inner fucking primate.
I'm going to get that and the fucking, let's mix them.
Put them together.
And attack. Ooga, ooga, ooga. And attack. It's anthem.
You're a fucking goddamn genius.
I am, dude. People just don't realize. They don't give me. They think all I do is ride bikes. You know how hard that's been?
What? Thinking all you do is ride bikes?
Yeah,
Dude,
because-
I look at you
because
the
do-
opposite. I know you do so much more than ride bikes.
Yeah, because we're homies and you have an open mind. Most people, they want to. Do you ever? Okay, because we're gonna get into your company, Picklesticks.
Okay.
And I'm so stoked that you're doing your own thing and doing your thing. But do you ever feel like you're known? Well, you're music, so music's like the pinnacle of like a lot of it. Okay, because I have a theory. It goes like music, actors, sports, this. So like if a musician wants to skate, people are like, yeah. But if a skater wants to be or a biker wants to be in a band, they're like, stick to bikes. It's a weird thing. Or like if an actor tries to do music, they're like, stick to acting.
Dude, you're kind of fucking right.
I feel like music is at the top of the fucking thing. Like, let's say example, and I'm not shitting on him, but let's say like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne starts skating. People are like hyped. I think it's cool, but reverse the roles, right? Imagine if Lil Wayne skated and then he went and started a band. Would he get the same kind of respect?
No, dude, that's a fucking...
Music is put at the top. So when you say music is everything to people, it is. That's why people fight over this shit.
Dude, that is really interesting, and it's really fucking weird dynamic, but I think you're fucking right.
I've experienced it
Yeah,
being a
because
bike
like,
rider.
just stay in your lane. You're just a bike rider.
Yeah, and I'm like,
why
well-
can't you fucking sing in a band?
Well, I mean, I do, but it's been such a battle because
Yeah.
it's just like, but it makes you work harder. But then in your head, you're just like,
Well,
this song is better than this fucking song you're listening to. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, but no, stay over there.
Yeah.
Do you ever get that as a drummer starting probably not though, starting a
No.
company because you're a popular, famous musician.
I'll
It's
tell you
different.
this. When,
I think it's different.
I've
though.
been shaping my company Picklesticks.
Yes,
I've been
let's
shaping
talk about Picklesticks.
Yeah, I've been
Okay,
shaping surfboards for 20 years.
Uh-huh.
And in the last 10 years, I've been like selling them to public. So I will say this. The first few years, I feel like possibly people were like, maybe even the first like 8 years, like, oh, he's just a drummer. What does he know about surfboard shaping?
There was a little bit of that?
And I felt like a bit of imposter syndrome. I felt like maybe I shouldn't be doing this, even though my boards were coming out good and people were writing, this thing works really well.
Right.
You know?
Uh-huh.
So I do understand that perspective.
And you're like, no, but this is good. Like, no, but stay.
Yeah.
You play drums, bro. Stay over there.
Yeah.
It's like,
So
no, but huh?
in the surfing world, I did feel that a little bit. I don't feel that so much anymore.
Do you think it's because it's territorial too, though? Probably, huh?
There's that as well.
Yeah.
And maybe it was just my insecurity saying like, oh, there's much better shapers, so you probably don't just even, I would guess 80% of it was me just talking myself down.
Yeah, that's my phone. Sorry.
Fucking rookie.
I know. Try to turn it off. Rookie, I love it. I think it was a little my insecurities too.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is because you are, I'm sure there is.
But it's hard. But there is some truth to that. I think with music being at the top, and then things follow after that. People want to be at the music. Even comedians. I mean, comedians are the comedians, and then the music's even above comedy.
Though, I'm gonna be a fucking dick here though. Like
Be a dick.
I feel that way kind of about surfing though. Like,
What do you mean?
like, stay in your own fucking lane, and it's fucking wrong. What's that fucking chubby actor guy's name? He's funny as fuck. Seth something? No, not Seth.
Seth Green.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. A couple years ago, he was dating a surfer chick, and all of a sudden he was like, "No, I'm Mr. fucking Surfer Guy. I'm hanging out in Malibu. I bleached my hair. I got a tan."
Those are actors. They just they're comedians.
right. But
bro.
it was me being a surfer that's surfed for most of my life, going like, "You're a fucking poser, dude." Same way as maybe you feel that bands like just, you know what I mean? Like Jonah
Yeah.
Hill, you're not a fucking surfer. You got a fucking 10-foot longboard, and you can
Don't sick Sean Penn on him.
no shit,
Fucking
right?
dude, Sean Penn would throw down.
That guy's fucking angry.
And he's fucking Spicoli, bro.
That guy is fucking angry.
You
so
dick.
So yeah, dude, that movie's dark when you fucking watch it back again.
Fast Times?
Yes, movies.
Remember the cars? Life's the same. Remember that scene?
Oh, yeah.
Moving
Bam,
in stereo.
Bam, bam,
Did it even
bam.
fucking knock anymore?
Oh yeah, that was a good scene.
Is it dark? I never thought of it
It
being
is.
dark.
I mean, he's jacking off to a fucking underage girl. The older guy selling the fucking tickets. There's just a bunch of weird shit.
Yeah, I never looked at it like that. I just looked at it like Spicoli was cool. That's all I
Spicoli
care
was
about
cool.
in the movie.
Spicoli was cool.
When he's like, calls the dude a dick. He has a bagel on his pants.
Mr. Hand.
Yeah, Mr. Hand.
Mr.
You
Hand.
dick.
Mr. Hand,
Dad has an ultimate set of tools.
TV repairman.
Do you know that was actually a guy? I saw an interview that was a guy that he had met in Malibu years ago, and that's who he was
Oh,
imitating.
really?
Yeah, and then I forgot what show. It must have been like some talk show. I don't know which one, a popular one. And then he said to Sean Penn, "Have you seen the guy?" And he goes, "Actually, I saw him years ago in Malibu, and he's just like a full corporate dude now."
No shit.
Yeah, but that was the guy that's supposedly that he.
Yeah, he was
modeled
like a
Spicoli on.
17-year-old stoner then. Now he's a full corporate dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
So, anyways, Jonah Hill's a poser.
Yeah. Yeah, does he even surf?
He was. I don't know.
Do you
about
even
that.
surf, Jonah?
He was.
Heck, I met Jonah before.
Did you?
I did that movie Accepted.
I'm sure he's a fucking.
And he was super nice to me.
Yeah.
He was super cool. And that's when he was a lot bigger. But yeah, I mean, I don't.
Dude, I'm not. Dude, the guy is fucking funny as shit and a fucking hell of a fucking actor. But I was just using him as an
Yeah, I get it.
example.
I understand.
Using him as an
All of a
example.
sudden, like surfing, you're a surfer. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he was flying a flag rather than
So
than something like this is what I do.
Yeah, I get it. So you're saying stay in your lane, basically, even in the surf world. Is what you're saying.
I'm saying that's a bullshit attitude that I had towards him.
Oh, I see, I see.
I'm not really saying stay in your lane. No.
Oh,
I mean,
I
I
see.
don't really. I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh, because we were talking about like the weird things
right,
about
just the
starting
weird
a company.
judgmental things.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick, he's just a bike rider. Why should he be fucking singing in a band?
Oh,
It's
dude,
just-
yeah, I've heard it all.
Right,
Well,
so-
when I started doing TV, they're like, "You gonna still ride bikes?" And then I started doing this. I go, "You gonna still do TV?"
Dude, I was so
People
fucking
can't make up their
amped when
mind.
I started seeing you on TV,
Me too. I was.
and
I
then
never
in
thought it
fucking
would happen.
movies too.
Dude, I never thought this would happen. Let's do more.
You've lived.
But I never released a movie like someone I know.
Yeah, but at least you got paid for a movie. I had to pay to fucking release a movie.
Yeah, well, it's worth the pay though. So let me ask you this: so when you started shaping your boards for Picklestick, and anyone out there follow Picklesticks and get a freaking Picklestick board, was that a different world for you? Because usually you would be in a band creating a project. Now you're solo. Was that how was that?
Well, I was going through a divorce. Okay. I was going through a divorce, and I was living in a small little house by the beach. I had a small little garage, and I was just like decompressing from the world.
Got it.
And for punk rock, I love the music, but I wanted to play it. Surfing's very similar. Like you have this fucking tool, this board, but they're hand shaped. So I wasn't just happy surfing. I wanted to shape myself a board.
Got it.
So what I did was I just locked myself in the garage and just kind of figured it out. And it would shut out the world. It would shut out the noise. It would give me a couple hours just in there in this dark little room, you know, making a surfboard. So it was almost like an escape from my, you know, what was going on.
Everything you're like, I get
it was an escape, and it still is to this day.
Was it playing punk rock music kind of like that too in a way?
Yeah, it was. But punk rock music and surfboard shaping are so opposite because punk rock's loud and noisy, and that was my escape from like all this anger and let it come out of me. This is my escape from the anger. It was into this quiet, peaceful, dark room, just me by myself. So I found a relief. I found another thing that gave me purpose. Creativeness, yeah.
But do you think the DIY-ness from punk rock helped?
Absolutely.
Because see, for me, when I go into something, not to make it about me, but because I do that a lot, but when I go into something, I like compare it to bikes. So when I start playing music, it's like, well, fall down, you get up and do it again.
Yeah.
Did you have the same attitude with
Absolutely.
the DIY mentality?
It was DIY. I was doing it myself. I was making myself surfboard to surf. I was making my friends surf. And if it didn't work, I'd fucking do it again because it was just whether the board would work or not, it felt good being productive. It felt good getting out of my bullshit for a couple hours because I suffer from depression and shit like that. I could sit on the couch and just fucking mope around all fucking day.
Yeah.
It gave me a reason. Same as punk rock gave me a reason to get out of the house and gave me an escape.
Yeah, so absolutely. And so even though you're alone, you're doing something creative. You're not just alone going, oh, poor me.
Right,
Yeah.
right. It got me out of my fucking head.
Yeah.
You know? So I
Sick.
started shaping surfboards. And
How'd you come up with the name? Because it so fits you, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
It fits your personality.
My second board I shaped was a little like 5'6" fish, a little tiny fish.
Okay.
And I painted it like an off green color. And so my friend Curly goes, yo, dude, what are you riding today? You riding your little pickle? Your little pickle? Where's your pickle stick at? So he started calling it my pickle stick.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, and so I was like, fuck, that's the name.
That's the name.
Pickle Sticks with an X.
By the way, he's not getting any royalties, is he?
Fuck no, he isn't.
Fuck that guy.
No, fuck him.
I'm kidding. I don't even know.
Yeah, Curly.
Don't get mad. I'm just
Curly.
saying, you know, it's his shit. He's shaping it, you know. You don't have a lock on words unless you're Nike. Just do it.
Did they lock that down?
Probably.
For sure.
I wouldn't doubt it.
For sure.
I locked down Stay Rad.
Did you?
No, but I'm doing it right now. Fuck y'all. It's my shit.
I'm gonna get on my fucking phone right after I walk out of this room and get it.
Fucking darn it. Ah.
Yeah. So, anyways, for 20 years
Picklesticks.
I've been shaping surfboards, and now I got snowboards out on Signal.
And show this snowboard right here. This is a collab.
It's a collab with Signal snowboards, and to
I wish
me,
you would have brought a Picklestick surfboard too.
they're too big, and I don't have any with. I mean,
I get it.
I make them custom for the customer.
Yeah, you make them to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you have an inventory of a bunch of boards.
No, I don't. I don't have. I mean, I only have my own board right
They're
now.
just
and
custom.
and it's beat the fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I understand it.
So it's punk rock, surfing, and snowboarding are my three fucking main things.
Awesome.
So the beginning or last year, I talked to the guys at Signal Snowboards, a pretty fucking reputable company, and we got a collaboration.
Let's see this, dude.
Boom!
Jeff, do this camera here.
Look at that! Look at that!
Okay. It's got a vultures.
We got a couple vultures. Look at that! A vulture squeezing some pickles.
And an eyeball.
A bunch of eyeballs.
What?
Well, maybe one eyeball.
What's the other side? It's just plain. Signal pickles. Oh, wait, it's upside down.
Oh, how'd that happen?
There we go. Where can someone get these? On the site? Or
Yeah,
Signal
on
site?
Signal site or the Picklesticks surfboard site.
Dude, you had to be stoked on this.
Fuck yeah, dude! And this board works so goddamn good.
So that's your and that's yours.
My signature board.
It's not like when you're doing a collaboration with the band, it's everybody's, right? In a
This is
sense.
mine.
This is like your thing.
Yeah.
That's your first. Is that your first thing? That's actually yours. Meaning it's like it's collaboration, but like you own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, like.
Because like an athlete's perspective, it's like you're your own brand, right?
Yeah, what
so
it
you
is
kind of
is-
became you created Picklestick as a brand.
Yeah.
That's your.
That's my
creation.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure you've done like this podcast is yours. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, Jeff.
Okay. It's your guys'.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got to divide this shit somehow. It's
Well, I
fucked
mean,
up. It's fucked up.
He's
you
the
know?
brains of the operation. You're just the guy.
Your ass, dude.
You're running your
He's
fucking
just
lips.
sitting there fucking pushing buttons. Don't even get involved. We're good friends.
Not for much longer.
yeah. After this episode, Jeff, we need to talk. Anyways, but yeah. So Picklestick, cool, bro. You're stoked.
Yeah, I'm really stoked.
Yeah.
And Like, I love the action sports world. I fucking do. You know?
And how are they responding to your stuff?
Really good.
Because they respect you from the music.
Really good. Yeah, I met Dave Lee. Dave Lee and Mark are the two owners. Dave Lee was an old pro snowboarder guy.
Of Signal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really high quality pro. So he started Signal 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Did he come to you?
No, I came to him, but I met him surfing. And then we became pretty fucking good friends. Awesome. So last year I was like, Dave, I got an idea. And within 2 fucking sentences, he's like, let's fucking do it.
Who did the artwork?
I was taking a shit in a bathroom.
Bullshit.
I swear to God, I was taking a shit in a
And
bathroom.
you bit an eyeball?
I was taking a shit in the bathroom, and the walls had all these fucking just badass drawings of vultures and trees and shit like that.
What bathroom?
It was at a coffee shop called, I don't remember, Wardlow and Orange in Long Beach. I forget what it's called.
So you got inspired by the artwork.
Well, I took a picture of the guy's name. So that when this was like 2 years before I came up with doing the snowboards. I took a picture of it because I was like, fuck, I might want to reach out to this guy at some point. Sure enough, boom, I reached out for this.
Oh, and he drew it.
And he drew it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
another organic
and,
fucking.
yeah. I mean, organically taking a shit. So it has organic drawing on the wall.
Did you eat organic food that day? That would be triple
probably
organic.
not,
That'd be
dude.
triple organic, bro.
That means if I ate organic food and I was shitting organically, I could probably eat it again.
Yeah, okay, wait. So if you ate organic and then you shit organic and then he did organic artwork.
Wait a minute.
That's like, dude, and then it came out organic. That's quad organic, bro. What? Call Spicoli.
This is way too fucking hippie, dude.
No, dude, you don't know. You dick.
Hey, did you get your teeth fixed?
No, I need a bed fake, bro.
You just broad me like my kids. Hey, brah. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, my kids try to do that to me too.
Yeah.
But they don't as much though. When they were younger, they don't. My daughter does a little bit.
Yeah.
When she doesn't agree with something, she's bruh. And I'm like, no,
No.
Dad.
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah, I'm not one
My
of your
son doesn't do that as much. My son is different. Because, I don't know, he just is. But she's like, bruh, no, bruh.
Yeah, girls, because they know that they can get away with a little bullshit.
I guess. Yeah, kids. Whew. Should have pulled out.
Wait.
Anyways, so I'm kidding. If you're listening, kids, I love you, man. You got all my money.
Should have pulled out. God damn it, Mom didn't want it in her ass.
Yeah, right? I mean, what's going on here? Something, you know? Jeez, Louise. But anyhow, so real quick before we get out of here, the movie, if people go to see the movie, what would you tell someone to expect?
Okay, the movie.
Because I'm really proud of your movie. I think it's cool. It's just a reinvention for you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We've always just done shit the way we do shit. We've never had management. We've just been the four of us making the decisions and doing it. Whether it works out or not, whatever. But we've just done it ourselves from day one. We want that to come across in the movie. That we've just stayed true to who we are through the ups and downs, the lefts and the rights, the blood, sweat, and tears. That we're four fucking idiots that just managed to make a fucking big impression in the world. And it's something I'm really fucking proud of, is what we accomplished.
Yeah.
It was such a slow burn and a slow grind. I didn't even realize what we had accomplished until those last few shows.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you said, the Warped Tour, and there'd be fucking 1,500 people watching, you know? Or we'd play a show on our own, there'd be fucking 150 people watching.
Yeah.
That
Warped Tour really kind of helped catapult a lot of bands.
absolutely. So the movie is just to celebrate our legacy as well as just show like the people who we really are. It's not a fluff piece. There's a lot of happiness, but there's also some dark shit in there too.
Yeah.
So it's just honest. We have a lot of integrity as a band, and we just want that to come across.
Yeah, well, you said a word right there. There's a lot of honesty in it, and I think that's what you have to do when you do a movie like that. It has to be honest, you know?
Yeah, and punk rock is such a personal thing that if it's not honest, it's transparent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we're all vulnerable people, and we all have fucking backstories, and and life isn't always about fucking roses. You know, sometimes there's fucking shit.
Sometimes there's thorns.
Yeah. Ooh, I see what you did there. Dude.
Yeah, flip the script, bitch.
Okay, now throw a little fucking Poison song on top of that.
Oh, don't get me started.
There
Don't
we
get
go.
me started.
That's your cue.
And attack. Take it. Give me some thorns.
Fuck, dude.
Hey, we could write a whole record right here.
I think we just got 3 songs. We got the Ugg, Zug, Zug, or whatever.
Uggs, the Ant Attack, and then the fucking Give Me Some Thorns. It's just kind of, it's not so much that. It's just your energy just brings this out
I
of me,
like
bro.
that. You bring it out of me too.
It's just a weird. We've always been cool with each other. We've always been stoked to see
Dude,
each
from
other.
the first day I fucking met you, I was like, I like that fucking
Yeah,
dude.
same, vice versa.
I like that fucking
Yeah, and
dude.
then like I said, I saw the movie and I learned a lot about you, and I like you even more.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
I
So
appreciate
can I
that.
get a surfboard? No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, I'll make you one if you want to put it on the wall.
Yeah, of course we'll put it on
With
the
your
wall.
big ass fucking ugly face on it.
Look at that shit
You want me
right
to put
there.
that on a surfboard?
Bruh, huh?
You want me to put that shit on a surfboard and hang it
No,
right here?
no, not that. We'll do something different.
You doing a fucking ollie nollie tray flip kick gnar?
Well, if I skated, bruh. You know what's funny is when people go, I'll be riding my bike and they'll go, so how long have you skated? And I'm like,
What?
the fuck are you talking about? That's happened before.
Like you're on a ramp with your bike and they ask about skating?
Yeah, they're like, or you're at the park and they'll be like, so how, like just someone that's just a dode. And like, so how long you been skating? I was like, never. Never. What are you talking about? It's a fucking bike.
What am I sitting on?
Are you fucking, don't even get me started.
Yeah, see, you must have like,
So it's like someone come to you playing drums going, so how long you been on bass, bruh?
right, just totally fucking missing the point. Just totally missing the
Your
point.
bass lines are sweet.
Wait a minute. So you growing up as a biker,
They hated us.
right? And the skaters hated you guys too.
No, not where I was from. Not where I was from. Where I was from, in Kansas City, bikers and skaters got along.
Okay.
Even though we didn't kick it a lot, but we would see each other out, but we
There was
go to
mutual
ramps.
respect.
Yeah, because we all went to school together. What this was a crazy thing is that when we went to where I went to school, it's different in California. When I started high school, stoners and jocks, and they hated bikers and skaters and punkers. Period. It was new.
Right.
And this is before. I have a theory about this because I have weird theories in my head, but they kind of make sense. This is before 1988 because I'd already graduated when NWA came out. Then a whole wave of a whole kind of new attitude came out because everyone wanted to be a thug now and
Right.
and a hard ass and this and that. But before that, the hard asses and the thugs were the stoners and jocks.
Right.
And here's the irony of it all. And BMX, and I hope you're listening, nowadays it's stoners and jocks.
No shit.
And I'm like, damn, what I fought against is like,
You are now. They are now. What you
yeah,
fought
no,
against.
there's still not all BMXers. Don't get me wrong, but there's a big category of guys that strive to be in the Olympics, competitors. I respect them; they're so badass. But they work out and they're athletic, and then you get
There's
the
the jock
industry
part.
guys. There's a jock part, and then you got the industry guys that maybe like to burn and smoke some weed and party a little more.
right.
And I'm like, wow, you guys are the two groups that we fought against. And look at you
See,
now.
man?
Look at you now.
You paved the road for the stoners and jocks.
And now I'm fighting against my own sport. It's fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
God,
what
I
are you gonna
can't
do?
win.
You
I
can't win.
Let's write another song. I can't win. I can't win. I can't win.
That has to be a ballad though, like a sad song.
I can't win.
You know what you were saying? How you learned how to sing earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think so.
no. I know. I went down the hill.
No.
I could do the attack. Anyhow, where could someone get a pickle stick?
Pickle sticks.
Let them know.
Pickle sticks with an X.
Your face
Pickle
is
sticks with it. I don't know where to look.
This
God,
one,
I
but the
got
way
a
you were
fat
like,
fucking
you
face.
look like you were in trouble. Like,
I mean,
I need a pickle stick.
You got 3 fucking cameras pointing
Yeah,
at me.
that's how we do it, bro.
It's like a fucking firing
He's over there
squad.
like tick, 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 tick. This
All right,
one.
okay.
This one.
Pickle sticks surfboards.com. That's with an X. Pickle sticks or pickle sticks _ or
Is that Instagram?
that's Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Signal snowboards.
That's it.
That's for the snowboards.
That's
Yep.
it. Awesome. And then one other question.
Yeah, buddy.
When can we? Is there any release on any other NOFX stuff coming out? You say you got some stuff coming out?
I don't know. I know it's in the works right now. I don't have any idea where it's at in the product.
So right now it's the focus on the movie.
Yeah,
right?
there's songs recorded. There's shit done, but you know, like we just throw spaghetti at the walls, and whenever it fucking falls, it falls.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at.
Also, as a band, like you always see like stuff come out later. You probably have a bunch of stuff recorded you never released.
Dude, we're putting out records right now called A to Z. It's songs that Mike had written over the fucking 40 years together, and
That you never released.
never released. And it's song A, song with the title, the first letters in A. The next song B, the first letters of B, all the way to Z.
See, what I like about you guys is you do these kind of themes to things, or like this
Yeah.
kind of like it's kind of a cool little twist instead of just putting it out there.
Right. So the A to Z record is 26 songs, because there's 26 letters in the alphabet, of songs that we've written over the years that haven't been released.
That's pretty cool.
We released, I think, the first half already.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, anyone out there, get a pickle stick, go see 40 Years of Fucking Up
Yeah.
in your movie theater, Google, see if it's in your town. It's kind of more of a small movie theaters kind of.
Yeah, art theaters, small independent theaters, still try to keep that DIY aspect alive.
You'll love it too. It'd be cool.
Yeah, man, I really, really hope you guys get a chance to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then follow Pickles, and that's your main Instagram is Picklesticks, right?
Picklesticks _ yeah.
Underscore. That's the one that you kind of do a lot of your.
Yeah,
own
that's
promo.
where, like, if you guys want to get in touch with me for any reason, whatever it is, yeah, hit me up there.
Like
And-
to borrow money. People do that to me all the time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they'll be like
Like
random people leave message on my Instagram. I don't respond, but they're like, "Hey man, I just lost my job. Is there a way that you could Venmo me some money, or my chick lost a job, or I need some money, or bike parts?" Or they're always asking me for stuff.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I get a lot of, like,
I mean, I just delete it, but
asking for money is that's pretty fucking ballsy.
it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, not every day or anything, but it's happened quite a bit. So
Rad, dude.
yeah. Did you see his hand go up?
I saw that.
That means like get in this shit.
Rap.
But
that
we
means
can't end it.
he has to take a fucking piss.
Me
That's
and
what
him,
it is.
Me and him could talk all day, Jeff. Like, I mean, what's an hour?
Well, yeah, what do you got to do, fucking? What do you got to
Yeah.
do, Mr. Smarty Pants?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yo, Jeff, can you give me $20? Hey, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Make sure to follow Smelly. All right, I'm telling you right now. Okay, on the drums. Get a pickle stick and subscribe to the show. Much love to you, and stay rad.
Everybody ready? Come on, let's go.